Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II After the End. In the last episode, we were kind of doing a little bit of internal management. We were able to grab a little bit more territory here along the Ohio River Valley. And we were trying to figure out how we were going to get around this non-aggression pact that we have with Michigan. I did a little bit of looking into it, and the reason why we have the non-aggression pact is because the current ruler of Michigan is married to my sister. So, unlike in the previous version of the game, that would just create an alliance between your two nations, but you can still go to war with them. Now, it creates a non-aggression pact for a generation. So, that actually follows this marriage alliance. So, if either one of these guys would die, then it would be broken. Or if I die and we go through succession, then it would break as well. Which, from what I was reading, it was some sort of mechanic added in because of the new coalition system. It prevents people who are in marriage alliance with you from being able to join coalitions against you and going to war with you. But it also means that we can't go to war with them either. So, just something we'll have to work around. So in the meantime, we're going to have to come up with some other things to do. Alright, well, so let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get things moving a little bit. One thing we could try to do is see if we could assassinate one of these guys. Which, plot power is not great. I could see if I could try to assassinate my own sister. Which no one's going to join. So, that's dead in the water. And what about assassinating him? Well, we might be able to do that. Let's see. Send a gift. Got a backer. I think you need at least one backer for a plot to fire. Now, this isn't like CK2 Plus, so I don't think I can like activate a spy network or anything like that. No. Now, I couldn't try to improve plot power, which... plot power increase. Did that increase the plot power there? I never really understood how the Spy Master actually works in the vanilla game. Oh, we can introduce heir to the realm? What's this? As your heir is soon of age, you can choose to formally introduce him or her to the vassals of the realm. This can help build trust that will certainly prove useful for the child in the future. Yes, we'll do that. We have childhood focuses. See, willful, playful, rowdy, so we're going to go with martial education. This kid needs just something. Let's go with faith. Why not? Station Master Adalbert of Mogador is a renowned, godly, and learned vassal of yours. After having introduced himself to Alfred, Adalbert approaches you with an offer. He is willing to spend some time teaching Alfred Some more intricate parts of the legends in exchange for your favor. So my prince gains 1 learning and 50 piety. And he'll owe me a favor. Sure. Alright. Well, we can do a righteous imprisonment of who? He's the leader of a plot. What's this? Seems as if Alfred has started getting along incredibly well with the child of one of the visiting vassals. Indeed, apparently Alfred and Thelma Parma are becoming fast friends. Good. As Alfred introduces himself to Station Master Frederick of Painesville, he not only accidentally spills a beverage on Frederick's shoes, but also managed to insult all of Frederick's ancestors. Oh no. What's the plot this guy's involved in? Well, we'll imprison him. While having a pleasant conversation, you are suddenly interrupted by an infernal ruckus. Upon further investigating, it seems as if Alfred has got into a fight with the child of one of the visiting vassals. Oh no. Your tale of 2 children apart was obvious that Alfred and Regina Steelheart will not ever be friends after this encounter. Wait a minute, what just happened here? We suddenly have Detroit. Did one of my vassals, this guy here, took it. I'll take it. Well, how about that? Okay, that's good. No, it kind of messes with some of the de jure duchies and things. Machinist Woodward of Reynoldsburg is a renowned fighter and tactician. After having introduced himself to Alfred, Woodward approaches you with an offer, willing to spend some time training Alfred how to fight in exchange for your favor. You'll gain 1 marshal. Yes, we'll do that. I'll get another favor. Okay, so that gives us 3 Russ Cultus sites. Russ Cultus is at 59%. We just need 750 piety, which we'll get in short order, and we can reform the Russ Cultus faith. Oh, another disaster. Oh, well. Alright, so that's convenient. Alfred introduced himself to Station Master Orville of Harpster. He not only presents himself with grace, but also manages to impress Orville by skillfully complimenting him. Good. Your last of your vassals have left, and Prince Alfred looks relieved. He is obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. Alright, good. So now what we can do is, as soon as this ticks over, we're going to start the process of reforming the faith. There we are. Religion can be reformed. Let's do it. The Rust Cultist Reformation. The ancient Rust Cultist religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the Cross and the Founders. Rather than abandoning the old ways, High Fabricator Lawrence, the most powerful priests decided to reform the Russ Cultus faith. Oh, and the most powerful priests. With codified rites, a holy scripture, and strict church hierarchy under a single leader, they hope that the reformed Russ Cultus faith is better armed to fight back against a weak and effeminate foreign beliefs. For Vulcan. The Midwestern Brotherhood. When word of the coming of the High Fabricator reached the western coast, it sparked a great argument within the ranks of the Steel Brotherhood. Now a group of dissenters, zealots, and adventurers have made the great and arduous trek across the Rockies all the way to ancient Chicago. There they have established a new order by recruiting from local groups that previously guarded ancient factories and salvage sites, with the aim of gathering the wonders of the old world and protecting those who understand their true value. May the ignorant hordes who wantonly destroy the relics of the old world beware. Alright. So, let's see here. Should focus on teaching him bravery. So, we are now what? Russ Cultist and old Russ Cultist. So now we need to convert all the old Russ Cultists to new Russ Cultists and solidify the faith. But we'll be doing that over time. Alright, so what does that now allow us to do? So we're now reformed pagans. The High Fabricator can call for a Great Holy War. Fleets can, let's see, we can take up to 3 concubines. Which I think we want to get out of, Gavelkind before we do that. Your chief diviner, Station Master Aldebert, has been discovered charging money for various religious favors, putting the gold in his own pockets. Intolerable. And we can imprison him. Imprison him. We need a new chief diviner. Alright, so get out there proselytizing. Increase council power in Ohio. Alright, well, let's continue to improve our castles, or can we actually do that? It's still under construction. Crusade for Michigan. Oh no. The Ursulines are crusading for Michigan. The crooked station master Aldebert of Mogador has called in the favor you owe him in order to force you to pardon his devious crimes. You will no longer be able to take hostile action against him without looking like a tyrant in the eyes of the realm. Alright, fine. Increase the barracks. We got a new castle under construction here. We got this castle here that needs walls. "99% of the liege." Can I plot to kill him? Sure, why not? Anybody else that we can bring in? Ooh, and you. Oh, that's expensive. No. With this around... So let's take a look at our laws here. We need a law for primogeniture. The oldest member of the dynasty inherits all titles. Your oldest child will greatly disapprove of this law, but all other members of the dynasty will approve. Why can't we go to primogeniture? One of these must be true. Holder. All the following must be true. Late feudal administration, imperial administration, high crown authority, absolute crown authority. Okay, so... How do I get late feudal administration and imperial administration? How do I get high crown authority, since those are no longer like actual... Oh, wait a minute. There they are. I just had to scroll down. Legalism level at least 3. We're not quite there yet. Let's see, we need 300 legalism. Okay. So we need to have our guy... Why can't we get this? Is not a commander. Oh, we... Yeah. Use my study to study cultural advancements. We want to get legalism 3. Once we get legalism 3... Hopefully we'll survive long enough for that to happen. We can then increase the feudal administration and then change the laws to primogeniture. And so that we can get away from Gavelkind. Alright, you. Can I, like, get you to not... Make him designate a regent. See if I can get him to cancel this whole thing. Yep, there we go. Okay, he's out of it now. He's the one that wants like 100 gold. What about you? 61 gold? Sure. Award, honorary title, court jester, no. Stop backing plot. Oh. Well, we actually probably don't need this plot anymore, so let's cancel that plot. Because that could blow up in my face. All of a sudden we have 8... Fussy, rowdy, willful. Let's take martial education, yep. I think I built one too many castles. Yes, I did. That's okay. Well, we'll just have to hand one of those out to a vassal. No problem. Alright. Castle walls. Don't really have the money to be building stuff here. My son? My daughter? The foul old Russ Cultus heresy is spreading like wildfire on Mount Pleasant. As the head of the Russ Cultus faith, I must take action to quell it in the name of Father Bessemer. Send in the Inquisition. Open a dialogue with the heretics. Okay, let's do that. Alright, let's wage a war here. Arrange marriage. Hold on. The Horselands of Black Hills. Horse Lord Thurman II wants to marry my half-sister. You know what? I'll take that. That's fine. That is a massive empire. I think they're like the Mongols of this mod, because they're horse lords. So yeah, they're spreading like the Mongols. All right, well let's see if we can grab some territory. You only have 340. Oh wait a minute, no, it'd be the whole kingdom. 1.7 thousand troops. Let's declare war on this guy. Declare war. Great Holy War for Upland. Don't know if I want to do that. Let's just do the conquest of Louisville for now. Send that off. Alright, raise my army. Actually, raise my vassals' armies. It should be sufficient. I can imprison him, but because there's no valid reason to imprison him. Could we assassinate him? Not really. Oh. As he's growing older, I can see that Alfred could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. How to toughen him up. No, we're not going to do that. Alright, 3,000 troops should be more than enough. Let's march them in there. Finish my study of culture. We're going to keep rolling on that. Let's see. And 0.768. Is that per month? The crusade for Upland fails. Let's see. Let's go with humility, I guess. And I could raise my own army. Yeah, that actually might be a good idea. Let's get everybody raised up. We're going to march across the Ohio River here and then into Covington there so we don't take the river crossing penalty. And is that... Siege done. Let's march in there, wipe that army out. We need another commander, right? Yep, another commander. We need a captain of industry as well. Actually, let's do this. Award honorary title. Let's make him designated regent. Let's make you captain of industry. You. Angry for not being on the council. Can we make him an advisor? And send him a gift to make him shut up? Oh no. Let's see. Castle infrastructure, I guess. The theologians we dispatched to Mount Pleasant have failed. The heretics were literate and well prepared. Fulfilled the ambition to groom an heir. Ways of war, it is evident that he has excelled in his studies. He got skilled tactician. Very good. My heir is unmarried. We need to find him a wife. Alright, what is this? Implement War Declaration Committee. Oh no. I don't want to have to ask for favors. What are we looking at? 113%? You know, white piece it out. We might have to buy some, you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to... What we might have to do is actually end this episode here, but we're going to not be blackmailed. Alright, we have a revolt. But what we might actually be able to do is destroy a couple of his armies right out of the gate. Hierarchical Lawrence. Heavy plans for a magnificent Russ Cultus pagan response. Finish my study of culture. You need a marshal. You need to train troops. You need a new steward. Collect taxes. Everyone at court loves your dog, especially the children. Alright, good. So we could destroy... Alright. Saddle my horse. We also gotta fight this guy. Well, let me just see if I can beat this guy in the field. Timid, willful, and curious. Diplomatic education. It's my own failure. Get my commanders. My wife is pregnant. Let's march our guys in. Where are you guys going? We need to get out of this war. Alright, we hit 100% on that war. Alright, so you offer peace, enforce demands. Yes, okay, we're out of that fight. Alright. March our guys over here. Get our guys in our capital. We had a son. Defeat. No big deal. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire in... My retinue needs... Well, retinue's not taking too much damage. But we want mercenaries. See, this is higher than the Holy Order. That's 3,000 men. For 62 piety. 15.45 monthly cost. But whatever. Let's bring them in. 9,000 men. Merge them up. You guys want to mess with me? Let's see. Put myself on one of the flanks. That might be a bad idea, but we'll give it a shot. Well, what happened? We went in there with 9,000 men against 6,000 and we're gonna lose? You gotta be kidding me. Well, we still should be able to beat him on the field as soon as we can, minus 72%. We've got to get a victory. Come on. 6,000 to 4,900. Why did it all of a sudden go down to 3,000? What? We had 6,000 men. 69... Why did it go down to 3,500? As soon as we joined battle. What? You gotta be kidding me, man. Defeat. See, look, it says 6,000 men. right? Oh, it's probably because that Holy Order actually won't fight other Russ cultists. Oh, that's right. Dismiss the Holy Order. That's what's causing the problem. Alright, let's give this a shot. Now we're using mercenaries. And actually, we're going to need to make sure that we don't run out of money. So we're going to borrow a couple of 100 gold. Won't hurt anything. And you gotta be kidding, we're going to lose again. What in the world? As soon as they finish another siege, I have good commanders. I outnumber them. Hiring some more mercenaries. Gain the trait Wrath. See, we're losing again. Come on, we need to pull a victory out of this. Alright, there we go. We managed to win. Ugh, that was annoying. Thing is, we're probably gonna lose those mercenaries here. So we gotta do as much damage as we can. I'm gonna learn to whistle after a while. He asked me, how come you can do it? Alright. Not that worried about it. Victory. Alright, so we've destroyed most of their army in the field. So what I can probably do is dismiss the mercenaries. And what I can do is actually disband the whole army and re-raise it. I wasn't expecting to run this far, but we'll do it. Alright. So you guys merge up, actually split them down. Send 1,600 men here. My own failure. Your chief diviner has offered to go through your newly acquired... No. Why are you losing? No! I will manage my own titles. Victory. Okay, good. Get over there and start sieging. Alright, I think we're probably out of the woods on this one. Maybe. What is he? Conscientious, fussy, and curious. Alright, we'll go with diplomatic education. We need another commander. And I need to actually hand... this out to a vassal. Married. Ruler. Let's see. Grant landed title of Louisville. There we go. Send that off. Oh, those little bits. Alright, we just need to clear up the sieges. Where do they suddenly get 3,000 men? Just 3,000 men rose out of nowhere. Oh, they're a peasant revolt. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the peasant revolt. Alright, well, what we're going to do is I'm going to actually have to go ahead and end this episode here. He wants to form an alliance. Sure. We accepted a call to arms. Oh, beautiful. Oh well, not like I actually had to respond to it. Alright, well what we're going to do is we're going to have to go ahead and end this episode here. We're already kind of way over my time. So we'll clean up the rest of this revolt when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.